So I'm back at the Allegro Bay, and I don't know if you guys can see this or not. These are not two black stripes. This is a black stripe with a greenish gray in between, a regular gray, and look at this. Now you can see it. It's almost a black maroon. It's so gorgeous and sexy. What an amazing vehicle. Again, it's got the Cummins 360 in here. Look at the size of those cargo doors. The Tiffin Byway, I always say, these are the most cost-effective rear engine diesels on the planet. These things are so well built. They're still all Tiffin, just been decontented slightly compared to some of its other brothers and sisters in the lineup. But look at the beauty of this coach. And this is the big 38 CL. As you can see, the floor plan, it's about 40 feet long, just absolutely magnificent. And right behind it is the 38 BL, which has two twin bunks in there. You know, one thing about Tiffin in Cummins, they're always looking to make things a little bit better. So this 340 diesel's been out for quite a while, and it used to be 660 pound-feet of torque. Now we have 700 pounds of torque, and with that Allison 2500 lockup torque converter in the automatic transmission, you actually, when you get started, that can actually double the actual torque. So these things are light on their feet. When you're just getting going, these things, they accelerate, they dig in, they move, they're tight on the road. This is a straight rail. So this thing handles extremely well, has the V-ride in the back, which Freightliner has been doing for quite a while. Most amazing coach. Yeah, you should check out the Byway. We're gonna run over here, and we have a couple other things that I am not familiar with. And what do we have here? I haven't seen this paint job before, not even close. We have this, oh, this is an Allegro Red 38 KA, and they just upgraded the motor to an L9, 380 horsepower, and they'll say, hey, you know, it's only 20 horsepower more than it was. Yeah, but the torque just went up by 350 pound-feet. This is an amazing amount of horsepower, amazing amount of torque, and this thing is gonna tow 10,000 pounds with its eyes closed. It's a little bit darker over here, but look at this amazing paint job. It just keeps on going. Yeah, this is a big bunkhouse. We're gonna get inside this one, but I just love this new paint job, and I knew Tiffin was gonna blow our minds this weekend, but I had no idea that they're gonna take it to this level. We have another Breeze 38 BR, and this small coach now, as you can see, the profile, it's next to his big brother over here, the Red, right? The Red's about a foot taller, and it's about 6 or 8 inches wider, narrower than the Red as well. So this is a very nimble coach. And with that being said, it's got the 340, 700, just like they do in the Byway. And this thing is gonna drive like crazy. You know, this is 5,000 pound hitch. It's gonna handle very well. The ceilings are a little bit lower. It's gonna be a nice, easy fit to get around. And then right behind it, we have the 37 BA, which is my favorite floor plan in the Reds, because this is an Allegro Red, by the way, in case you're wondering what I meant by red. This has got the new 380 upgrade with 1150 pound-feet of torque. And then this also has a bath and a half. Look at that. The big, huge bath. Great couples camper. You can get the optional drop-down bunk. This one, I can see that it does not have it. So this is kind of like Grandma and Grandpa has a couple of folks that show up occasionally, but you have all these different seating arrangements over here. But you have a bed lift behind over here. You're gonna have a sofa. You can have another sofa that you can turn into a queen sofa bed. This one makes a single. The booth dinette can make also a U-shaped dinette, or the computer workstation kind of dinette as well. So there's a lot of different options. You can get the trap door on this one too. I didn't know they were doing that in Reds, but as we keep going around, what do you have here? This is another Red, the 33 AA, which is probably the most nimble coach on the planet, because it's got the big engine. Thing's only about 34.5 feet long, and they fixed it, meaning what they did was they, at one point, I'm going to just show you this quick, they had the TV kind of hidden behind the slide over here on that wall where the fireplace is. So what had happened was, you know, every time the slide was closed, nobody could watch TV because the TV overhead automatically shuts off when you turn the ignition on, right? So what they did was they moved it over here in the televator behind this computer workstation, and this is a great place for couples that are both still working. They want to be out touring the country, want to be adventure, have a great level of luxury. Look at these beautiful porcelain floors, 20 cubic foot refrigerator, large pantry, king size bed, washer dryer closet, big closet in the back. So something that's only 34 feet long, it's gonna drive like a Maserati when it comes to motorhomes, because it has way more torque and horsepower than you would ever get in something this size typically. And the prices are reasonable, but you are getting what you pay for with Tiffin. You know, they don't hyperinflate prices. They don't, you know, try to pretend that their campers are worth more. They give you the price. It's other folks that mess around with those types of things. Well, we have a full showroom over here. There's got to be 20, 25 units. I haven't get into the Class Bs yet. We're going to dig in deeper on those probably tomorrow, and we'll get back to you.